And where are we starting tonight?
Spider.
Ass, don't go in there yet. I got a summon going out if there's one more person outside. Dot Me Daddy's somewhere out here. He logged out. Oh no, he went inside. Is there an alt outside that can join the group and help summon?
I can switch.
Anyone here that can do plus 15 agility to a weapon?
All right, we've all seen the spider trash now, so I'm expecting this to take less of our roll buffs away, but this is largely on our tanks, enough tanks to be prepared. The immediate pickups of these mobs and the positioning of these mobs is paramount to our success, so I need everyone ready, particularly if you're not an off tank until things are settled. Don't start blasting shit. I want to try to rotate lip AoE taunts for the little spider packs to protect our mages and everything.
All right, Wendell.
I think quick.
Invite me and I'll click.
Say something in guild chat, Wendell.
Okay, are we good to go in?
We're good.
Yep, we're good. Thank you. Well, the outside team is good.
Nature pods help here, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll have Skull, Sam, X, Ass, Blue Squares, Coco, Moon, Ziria, Green, and then Saravok will take up another mark on those packs that we needed.
All right. I'm gonna have everyone just go ahead and move up once you're buffed and everything.
You let us know when you want us to flask.
Yeah, just before the first boss. And unless you're a tank, you probably want to flask right now.
Maybe we should flash before those cultists.
Where do you want me positioning Skull?
Skull is going to be kept behind the LOS point, so the group will be fighting most of the spiders here, facing away. Then you're actually going to be past this this archway, with yourself visible, but the spider not in LOS of us.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna have Elfin pull the little spiders into us when they're in a good position, and they won't social the big pack.
Can help you get some little buffs. Somehow I missed intellect and mark.
Yeah, I don't have int either, Kellar.
Skull, X, square, moon, triangle will be the order.
Little spiders are pulled. Very clean. Nice work. The pack on the right is marked. Is everyone good to get started?
Good to
I
go.
will not be casting.
I have no
Battleship.
lip.
Thank you.
Do you have a lip up poem? To
I
pull it?
respect, so I would have
who am I
piercing
pulling?
howl.
Just go ahead and fire Blast X. Tanks, you have your assignments. Let's make sure that brown boys are faced away, purple spiders die first, and skull is LOS from the raid.
We get to him. I will be tanking the.
Do I pull and then lip, or lip and then pull?
Just
The
pop a lip,
ads
fire blast, and run
on-
back.
Oh,
Double
what's
quick.
his name? Loose?
Full engage.
Yeah, just glue.
Tanks pick up. Decurses. Square loose. Square needs pickup. Square needs pickup. Dispel yourself with poison. Kill square next. That was very well played.
Oh.
And it's on an ML.
Hey, everybody make sure to pass.
I'm not lead. I apologize. If you want to pass it to me.
Yeah. There we go. The spiders on the left are already cleared. We'll LOS this back though. I have lip up for this pull.
We are killing good creepers first.
So X is going to be first target, but please let tanks pick up and get aggro.
Oh, I guess not.
No, triangle's going to be first target.
Triangle.
Purple spiders always come first.
That's what I
Thank
thought.
Those are strictly tank marks.
Good creepers always first.
Decurse.
Uh-oh.
Cleanse yourself.
The good creeper on me. Those things can be bad.
Ash should be square.
You said I was X.
Nope, I am skull. Sam is X. Ast is square. Coco is moon. Ziria is green.
Okay, my bad.
No worries.
These pulls have been incredibly clean. Keep this up, guys. It is actually very, very well played.
Everyone can move up, by the way.
Yep, everyone move up to where Fane is now.
More scraps in this corner.
Yep, Creeper is spinner, then Stalker. Exactly right. Elfin, can you pet pull this one?
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
We're good to go. Incoming. Decurses.
Ow, fuck. Got too comfortable with it, of course.
On these packs, you really want to just have your mouse hovering over your elixir of poison resistance. It'll just kill you. Everyone can go ahead and move up.
Yeah, I should have had my poison. Oh, I did have it ready. I just wasn't hovering over
Wolf,
it.
you have swiftness pots?
I'm done.
I do.
Perfect.
Just to make
Melee,
sure.
go ahead.
I was just saying we don't need to worry about looting anything, right? Like for a board of thawing or anything. Or we could just to pass over all the stuff. Or do we need to double check to make sure there's no loot for us?
You need to double check the loot because it's not set to white. The wards of thawing are white, so it's going to be pretty much up to the raider to pick them up and then hand them to Lister if you get them.
I would flask now if you haven't yet. Off tanks on X and square. X and square die first. Fap on pull if you're melee, except for Wolfram, who needs his potion CD up for the swiftness pot. I'm going to put a hunter in your group for this, just in case something goes wrong. So Elfin, if Wolf calls for it, you will give him aspect of the pack.
Yeah, okay, I know when.
It is right check for the pull. Really clean so far. Let's keep it up. We're good to go. It's on you, Wolf. Range be spread out.
I might not have actually wanted to pop my cooldowns.
Great positioning on the script roads.
Just barely out of range.
On boss.
Okay. Boss will turn towards the area he's going to put the shit on the ground. Spikes. Yeah, I shouldn't have used my cooldowns. Oh. Wow.
Locust Swarm soon.
Out, out.
Oh, we were so close.
Range push boss. He hasn't even started yet. There
Oh,
it is.
yeah, jeez.
We would have killed him.
Yeah, that was very late. Range kill him. Crypt Guard. That was awesome.
Very fast kill.
Scarabs. Can get an AoE taunt.
Did the ad just get loose at the end there?
Hans when he does the
Ooh, Splinter.
Locust Swarm.
Oh shit.
That's a nice thing.
First Splinter!
Yay.
Nice.
I have AoE taunt here if we need it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use yours here. You can go ahead and just run into these. And congrats to Palam for starting the journey to Atiesh.
Congrats, man.
Palam is switching mains to Palam and taking Atiesh.
Thank you guys so much.
Opening is great, so we can now get those spiders padding to us. Careful around the door.
Just so everybody is aware as well, there was actually a slightly different plan, but I got input from every officer and class lead. So I just don't want any raider who wasn't a part of the decision to think that it was like, oh, you're GM, you're just giving yourself the ATS. I really defaulted to the other leaders to ultimately make the choice for where it was going to go. Really wanted it to make sure that it was not up to me. So anyway, I very much appreciate it, and thank you guys so much.
That sounds like someone who decided that it goes to themselves would say.
It very much does.
It's a rue.
So congrats to me. Anyway,
I actually hounded Palam about how much I wanted it for weeks and weeks before next, and then ended up passing it to him anyway. So I caused him stress for no reason. Pog.
after I said, yeah, Fane, go ahead, man. You've earned it. And he's like, you know what? You take it.
All right, marks are out. Let's get a pet pull. Skull is kill target. Make sure that all the rest are faced away from the raid.
Okay, I'm going in.
And apologies. First kill target.
Skull.
Skull.
Thank you.
X. You can just cleave these. Fuck the order on these, honestly. Just kill them all. Go ahead and pre-pot Arcane if you have it. Hug the right here as you're coming in. We are skipping that left back. You need to be close to the right. Yep, pre-pot Arcane. Oh, I forgot to flask. I'm a piece of shit.
Does anyone have an extra arcane? I brought like every consume in the world, but arcane potions.
I got one for you, Sam.
Yeah. Who has a AoE taunt up for this pack?
I've got it.
Let's go ahead and just pet pull them and bring them back just into the doorway-ish. Well, AoE taunt them there. I don't want to get the Venom Stalkers meeting us. Come up into the door if you're tanking these.
AoE taunt up.
Back of stalkers, watch out.
That's why we
Probably grab those while they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to grab him?
Yeah, let's get marks are up. Tanks meet these. They're coming. Meet them in the room. Be ready to cleanse yourself. That is not an optional thing to do. Unless you like dying. Next pack of spiderlings. Who has AoE taunt up for these? Alright, just take your time with them then. And then go ahead and grab them. Very well played. Waiting for this Venom Stalker, Pat.
Oh my god, and just while we're doing this, because I keep freaking forgetting, my apologies asked.
Thanks.
Congrats, buddy.
And Helpy, we did Fierce already. Congratulations, you guys.
All right, thank you.
And there we go.
A good thing you're getting
Little
Ash
morale
Brush.
boost.
You do so much for us. Look at all those things that we're taking care of in the time we met. Okay, I'm pulling these.
Wow.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, back up, guys.
Look at me click the up arrow. God, I'm good.
Can you do it again?
Like boss, dude.
Up arrow. I feel like I'm on Reddit.
We'll get these Venom Stalkers next time they pet to us. Let me just keep their position. I'm grabbing a pack of spiderlings.
Great job so far, everyone. Keep focused. Clean pickups. I like it.
Yeah, this is actually incredibly clean. Keep it up. I'm very impressed with the improvement over last week, now that everyone knows what's going on. Elfin, go ahead and pet pull Skull and X as soon as they're in a good spot to do so.
Go anytime. All right, here we go.
Ah. That was more like a lightning power surge. The light in here got really bright for a second.
Yep, Skull and X.
Ah.
Finger over that cleanse.
That's not good. That's kind of scary, actually.
God, these are dying fast. I can't even.
Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse.
Ooh.
I can't even get off 2 fireballs. They're dying so fast.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna grab these spiderlings up here right now. They're coming to us. We'll just meet them right here where we are now. An adjustment I'm going to make to our approach with these cultists and acolytes. First of all, I'm going to mark the correct ones for kicking. Second of all, I'm going to have Elfin pet pull them. And third of all, if you are not, really just if you are a warrior, I want you keeping the cultists out of the ranged. Rogues are primarily responsible for kicking the acolytes. So I've got Zook on Skull, Pointy on X, Flagged on Square, Schnur on Moon, and Amma on Triangle. Warriors, just keep the cultists out of the raid. You can kick Shadow Bolt volleys their second cast through if it's about to go off. But really your main job is to just help keep everything stacked together and from just murking our entire raid. Let's get Shadow Protection buff out on everyone, please. Shadow is the only ability I care about you kicking. Arcane 1 does less damage, and 2 we can mitigate it with an inexpensive potion. Whereas Shadow is much worse.
You assign mages to counterspell on the run-in as well?
Yeah, I'll have... Let me just add this to the sheet too. Myself on Skull, Halam on X, Wing on Square, and Nox on Moon.
I'll take care of triangle when it comes up with a shield bash.
Thanks, Coco.
All right, they are... I'm not going to pet pull these ones, but all of them after. We will. These are just kind of in a weird spot.
I'm going to stack on the wall so they don't stop and cast.
Yep. Everyone up against the wall.
Incoming. Tanks and warriors, be ready for pickup.
Oh, hey.
And marked targets first. Marked targets are priority here.
Damn it.
Ooh, be careful when you get punted.
Backs to where we came from. Never towards Fairlane. So clean.
Nice. No deaths.
We got to watch that lip there that we go over to because we're getting out of line of sight of the healers.
Pulling next.
Thank you, Wolf.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Be ready for pickups.
Stop it. Wow. 2 in a row.
Get
No
a single
deaths.
cast off in that.
Pulling these spiderlings.
Ammo when there's only 3 acolytes. You back up interrupts on Skull, and I'll back up interrupts on X.
Ah, those male ones are not dropping for us.
Next incoming.
Sweet.
All right, everyone move over to the right side.
Range for myself and Sorok, I think. Group 8.
I don't think
What was that?
I'm allowed to have this up.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Elfin, go ahead and
I'm allowed to
arcane
have
shot
this
pull
up.
this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Yeah, nope.
Alright.
Elfin, go ahead and we're good.
allowed to
Arcane
have
shot
this
pull
up.
this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Yeah, nope.
Alright.
Elfin, go ahead and we're good.
allowed to
Arcane
have
shot
this
pull
up.
this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Yeah, nope. That stupid echo is
Alright, Elfin, go
awful.
ahead and we're good. Arcane shot pull this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Oops. Yeah, nope. That stupid echo is
Alright, Elfin, go ahead
awful.
and, we're good. Arcane shot pull this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Oops. Yeah, nope. That stupid echo is awful.
We're good. Arcane shot pull this one.
Group 8's going to need ink before boss. Thank you.
Oops. Yeah, nope. That stupid echo is awful.
Same deal with this one.
Change graph.
You can go ahead.
Right.
Ready.
It's 8.
Same deal with this one.
Oh, another one. Good. Change graph.
You can go ahead. Ready.
It's 8.
Same deal with this one.
Oh, another one. Good. Change graph.
You can go ahead. Ready.
It's 8.
Same deal with this one.
Oh, god damn it, that's right.
You can go ahead.
It's still echoing because.
Same deal with this one.
Oh, god damn it, that's right.
You can go ahead.
That echo is so dumb. Oh, god damn it, that's right.
This one has 5. Be aware.
Oh, god damn.
Are we going back to the other spot or no?
No, we'll just take them here again.
We'd probably just meet them in the room if we got the counter spells off, and they'll run to us.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try that. Actually, I agree.
Just be careful
Tanks
not to
frontline.
get into the bosses.
Yeah, we're gonna pull them back to like these boxes and shit. Just need mages on their counter spells.
So come into the room and hug the right, you guys. Stay back.
Don't be on the boxes because they might evade.
Yeah.
Mages on your targets. Go ahead and pull. Stay back here.
There might be one that's not going to get counter spell. There's 5
Yeah, I
targets,
got
4
it.
mages. Okay, just don't get
I
too
got it.
close. Real quick.
Oh, so much bouncing.
Careful up there on triangle square.
Ooh.
Because that was so clean. You literally kick ass. So fucking clean.
Hey, Fane. I'm emceeing. Would you mind calling out when you want me to MC them again?
Yep.
It just helps. Thanks.
Gotcha. All right, remember, followers are first kill.
Can help you get a new aim.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Followers are first kill. You are just leaving these worshippers alone, unless you're an off tank or a priest. You have nothing to do with them. Killing square, then killing X, then square, then on for Lena. I will call when it's time for the next MC. Don't stand in a rain of fire. Cleanse yourself if you get the poison.
Use fire prod if you have one.
Just tank it, Z.
Yes. And worst case, if something goes horribly wrong with our priest, any priest can just MC and get it off. It's just important that it happens.
Wait,
I'll communicate.
Sombra is going to play backup if he dies. And mages, help out with Fire Ward, please.
Hey, Fane.
Also, Zariah grabs Circle as well.
Are you gonna have?
I'll grab Diamond. And
Are you gonna have the off tanks pick up 2 of the worshippers, or I don't think you want to have Zariah tanking, do you?
That's
Zariah have
a
2
Wolf
each.
question. Wolf handles all the tank assignments.
Yeah, so we'll have the Ask Coco and Zariah pick up those. Saravak, you grab the other worshiper.
What?
Which would be what? Green?
Yeah, we already got it. Like Zariah's gonna get green and,
Purple.
and Circle. I'm gonna get Diamond and Moon. We're fine.
Okay. Yep.
All right, thanks. On you.
X is first kill target. Let tanks pick up ads first, please. Careful of threat.
Big heals on Sam. Move.
Follower.
Square.
Square next. Cleanse yourself.
Enrage in 15.
He's mind
MC
controlled now.
Sacrifice now.
It's not going to last.
Don't worry about dispelling the debuff. It doesn't do anything.
It was on just so I dispelled it.
MC now.
Dispel it if it's on casters.
Probably too late.
Go ahead and just MC and sacrifice all of them, just so we don't have to kill them.
Oh, she's going to die way too fast before.
Finish the last worshippers. Super fucking clean.
Another healing weapon.
Are you serious?
Fuck yeah, dude. Our healers need weapons.
Nice.
Good.
Just be careful that the spiders respawn.
You love to see it. Skull will be kill target in these packs. We're going to pull this one up and around here. Everyone come up to where Fane is. If we can go ahead and pet pull these. We're good to take them now.
Okay, I'm going.
Skull is primary kill target again.
Skull's primary kill, yeah.
Thank you.
Decurses.
I'm not even looking. Is that curse prio for melee casters, or does it matter?
Just dispel warriors, really.
Okay.
Don't worry about anyone else. Just spam warriors when that's going out.
I didn't know if it was a magic or melee curse. Thank you.
Yeah, healing
I'm
effects
grabbing the
reduced
spider.
by 75%.
Thank you.
It's Veil of Shadow.
Furious is doing some tanking too.
We're just going to walk into this next one once they're marked up. Tanks, go ahead and just run into them.
Skull is prio.
Skull prio, yep. NMB, shredding our meters.
Never thought you would have seen that, huh?
Yeah, it's a sight to behold. Reminder for the ghouls, they enrage when they're low. So you don't want to cleave them all down low at the same time. Let's Elfin, go ahead and grab those ghouls once they pad a little closer to us. We'll fight them in this doorway here.
And because they enrage, make sure prio them down.
Here you go.
Yep. And they can be disarmed, by the way. X. Square. I'm going to pull the shade to us. Let's have a rogue stun him when he comes in.
Watch this lip as well. Don't go too far. You might be out of line of sight for healers.
Nice stuns. We'll just kill these ghouls. They caused us a little bit of an issue last time. You can just go to the center of the circle and fight them or whatever. But you have no venom stalkers getting close to us. X. Moon. Square. Coming over here to the left. Be as close to the green as you can without dipping into it. I'm pulling these now while nothing's near it.
Gargoyles are right there.
Should be fine.
I'm going to pull next gargoyles. No one else peek. If anyone peeks during these and we get the second ones, we're just literally dead.
Yeah, I seen that on Sense Clear yesterday. Sense,
Tuck up a little bit, you guys, because if you're too far back too.
Skull first, marking it now. Skull, skull, skull. I don't care what's lower. Kill skull.
Drink immediately.
Yep, spammy.
do any mages have food?
Yeah.
I'll bother an ox. Oh, thanks, man.
Can we get a res on ammo?
We could skip that pack altogether. If we run up the left-hand side.
Let's just kill it. I don't want any fuckery. This has been really clean. Alright, pulling it to us. Top off ammo real quick. Keep hanging back.
Hug the wall.
No venom stalkers near us, but skull first. Always skull first on these. Go ahead and eat.
Not bad. Only 5 stats.
Follow me.
Mm.
Grabbing these guys. Come quick, hug left. Ghouls are in a great position. Come, come, come. Nice and close to the green. I'm grabbing these now. Be far away from those ghouls.
Hug the wall.
Be in the green. Anything but the slime. Tight against the wall. Just wait for these to pass through.
Wow. Wow, you don't
Move up
actually pull them.
into my Exynos room.
Oops. Bears.
Do you want
Don't
us
call in
putting
the webs yet?
TNPPs?
You can. It's not a huge deal. But you can if you want to help out. All right, everyone tight against the wall, hugging it like you're getting across for Cthulhu. Up into this little webbed area. Just a reminder for how this boss works. She has a 40-second cycle. At 20, she's pinning players against the wall and ranged to killing those as top priority. At 30, she's summoning little spiderlings. And at 40, she's doing a web wrap, which is going to stun us all for 10 seconds. We need big hots and abolish poison on Wolf when that web wrap goes out. If he's low, do paladins have a lay on hands rotation for out of web and then going into the last few webs? All right, I'll just make it then. If he's ever low right after a web, Alden, you're going to lay on hands Wolf. For the first web wrap, sub 30, I'll have Zahara lay on hands him. If we somehow get a second one, then I will have Crab lay on hands him prior to the web wrap. If the boss is getting low, like sub 40, and we have a web wrap coming up, I'm going to call to stop, and that just means stop. There are major problems if you don't stop, and it pushes through to an enrage while we're not ready for it. So please, please, please listen.
Zenzadar just DC. Zenzadar just for RC.
Just waiting on Zenzadar.
I'm ready.
All right. Wolf, it's on you. Don't go ham on this boss until she's in position. Follow mechanics. Mechanics over boss.
All right, we're good.
We're good. It has been fucking clean so far. Keep playing it safe.
Yep. Remember last week when the ads were spawned and we called it, the faster we jump on that, that makes it so much easier. So range, be ready.
Webbed player. We have spiderlings coming soon. Spiderling, Sapper.
Fucking sweet. That was good.
Web spray going out. Hots abolish.
Come on. Come on.
Alden, land hands Wolf right outside of the land hands.
Fucking sweet.
Innervate Alden. Web reps. DPS, stop. We're waiting. Stop, 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 stop. Nope, there's no way. She's going to push.
Okay.
Web spray in 5. Right before it, I need land hands on Wolf. You're going to want to shield wall this.
$12,300 life on the tank. Jesus Christ.
Finish her off. One more set of web wrap. Finish boss.
Nope.
So clean.
Get web wraps down. They're still taking damage.
Yeah, Coco's still in one.
Keep healing.
Dagger.
Nicely done on the web wrap vanish there, guys. I know Suit and myself pulled it off, and I think Strafe might have as well. That's huge.
That wing was ridiculously clean. That's like the cleanest I've seen this team perform, especially with such punishing mechanics.
Which one's next? Death Knight?
Plague.
Right.
Ogar.
Reminder that when this gargoyle comes in, we need to meet him just inside the doorway, just close enough so he doesn't reset, but not close enough to pull these ghouls. I'm going to mark these ahead of time just in case.
If you haven't been using the consecrated sharpening stones, now's a good time.
Mages, if you've got the undead set, or anybody, the undead cleansing set, good time to use it.
Everyone go ahead and... We're actually just going to pull this pack of ghouls and slimes back. Let's get a hunter pull on those. Tanks be ready for pickups.
Okay, here we go.
X. Fane will tank Moon. And kite it. DPS careful on these. You do not want to take a swing from it. And come up here and just wait. Get some mana. Check your consumes and buffs.
Let them come to us. Don't run up. Let tanks get aggro too. Don't go nuts.
A fun fact, that first one doesn't do the poison ever.
Oh. Weird champ. Go ahead and hunter pull these. Marks are set.
Again, let the tanks pick up.
I'm going to grab Moon's attention. We're waiting for this gargoyle to pat back into us. We'll pull him right at the end of his patrol. You are not under any circumstances moving up. We're just grabbing him, pulling him to us. One stack doesn't matter. Let's go straight into the next ones.
Got the right one.
First target is the right one. Marks will come later. After these, you're immediately eating. You're not moving up any more forward.
Need blue buff again, so perfect. Why the fuck did I change targets? Goddamn questy.
Debuff is gone. We can move up. Right gargoyle first, always. It's going to be the first one Wolf's on.
Watch line of sight down there, guys.
As soon as these die, you eat. You don't move. We'll do full rebuffs right before enough. We have one more set of gargoyles. Don't worry about it yet. We're moving up for these.
Where the F is it?
Okay, right gargoyle first.
God, I don't want icons, no icons. Cracker.
Eat.
Now.
Check your elixirs. First set's going down.
Come on down. Do not go past the line here. Don't quite enter his room yet. We're going to check all our buffs, consumes, everything like that.
Does he do shadow damage? If so, I'd like to re-put up prayer shadow protection.
Only if people fuck up so badly that it's a wipe. You don't have to worry about it.
Mages, please go to the spreadsheet and check your curse prio. We are down El Recca tonight, and so there will be extra cleanses. Just keep spamming it until it is done.
As a reminder, the assignments are Palam Group 1, Fane Group 2, Wing Group 3, Nox Group 5, Aradel Group 6, Rhiannon Group 7, with El Recca missing. Groups 4 and Group 8 are both flex groups, so as soon as your group is done, you move on to those groups. Decurses, especially down a mage, are absolute top priority. You stop everything you're doing. You fucking immediately spam the fuck out of decurse. Melee, once that first curse goes on you, you pop your resto pot. That's gonna hopefully dispel your curse, and maybe if you're lucky, dispel a cripple as well. After the boss blinks, it's on a random timer, so there's no warning. He's going to blink. It's a threat wipe. Casters, just stop casting. Just hold on. You'll probably want to lip too if you rip. Make sure we get the spells on the tank for cripple immediately. His raid check for boss. Once everyone's ready, we'll move inside his room to a little bone pile.
Can we get 4 on group 7?
Yeah, we actually need a fort refresh all over.
Yeah, I was busy doing something just for a reminder for casters. When he blinks, have your lip ready.
Everyone's ready. Go ahead and move in. They pass the threshold.
I don't know what that shit does.
And it's on you, Wolf. Go in it.
Do I? Oh, good. I do have enough for that. I don't have. I don't know.
Curse soon. Be ready to just spam.
Does that curse through?
Well done. Ads need pickup. One minute until TP. See if we can just skip that. Blink.
Oh.
Careful on threat. Careful on threat. Lip if you have to. Keep those warriors stacked on boss. Mages drop ignite. No cast. Just wait for this curse. Curse about to go out. Curse.
Never mind if that worked.
Gonna have to kill ads.
Shadow protection. Curse went out. Shadow protection. Can't decurse it. That was a missed decurse. Have to be better than that. Bandage.
Should probably get a couple mages up.
Yeah, I agree. Pick up Wing and Nox, please. New ads.
Let Wolf pick him up when he teleports back. Do not go nuts.
Get ready for curse. Probably gonna get curses. Dispel. There are some mages with way too few decurses. Way too few.
Hey, the boner.
One.
Actually, mostly just Zook's mage, whoever that is. Only 3 decurses.
Oh.
Need to do better.
Yeah, Nox had the ignite on it right after a teleport.
And it was a nasty one too.
Uh-huh.
We are gonna do Hagen. We'll probably get a dance, but the dance is less cancer than I thought it was. You might die, but you might die on the way to Raz too, so rock in a hard place. Let's get rebuffs on those who died.
You know, we gotta experience it anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, this has been a ridiculously clean run. I'm seriously thankful for that.
We're already on par for last week, and it took us an hour.
You guys are doing awesome. regardless of literally how the rest of the run goes, just keep yourself focused. We're going to be up against bosses we haven't done yet, which is going to be learning, and that's okay. But I mean, clearly what took us 3 hours and we did in an hour just shows really, in my opinion, the quality of learning. So genuinely awesome job. That's really what this is all about, is just making it cleaner every time we come in here, and you guys have already proven that. So
This is a gauntlet. I am marking Wolfram with the star because he is the guy you follow. You know the pathing, right, Rolf?
I gotta look here. We go up the straight and to the left, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Basically,
right.
where Pointy's facing is where you run.
No AoEs until we get to our first Plague Beast. Range, try and stay away from it. That's absolute #1 kill priority. Then we'll blast everything down. We'll have 3 Plague Beasts, and then we'll be near Hagen. Let's go ahead and get moving.
We should really go up against that wall across from us.
Yep.
Straight across. Plague Beast needs a hard swap.
keep going.
Yeah, come up against the wall before you start.
Come to me. Come to me.
So keep it up, everybody.
Just follow this wall all the way around.
Keep going. Follow star.
Plague Beast.
Kill this fast. We're going to get the second one. Second one, Ink.
We got 2.
Oh my god.
Ine, we taunt. Lippe, we taunt. Lippe, we taunt.
Wow.
Marked with the skull.
Somebody trained monsters.
And this is the learning segment, as you can see.
Go too fast there?
I've just never dealt with getting 3 Plague Beasts in succession like that. I'll just monitor where their pathing is better next time.
We had some monsters pretty far
Plague
away.
Beasts have a
Paul.
slow respawn. Everyone just release.
I wonder if maybe we were just a little bit too spread out for that.
Yeah, we had a pretty long tail, but I should have just had us hold on and waited to grab one of them.
Really, the only reason you want to stop in that suppression room is for the Plague Beasts. If you have a bunch of the ads following you, you just AoE them while you're running.
So this is kind of like going on the way to Fankris.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're getting back there. Fane, do you want to go over boss strat a little bit for upcoming boss?
Yeah, Hagen is very simple, but very punishing and a little bit buggy. So the room is going to explode so that 3/4 of it are going to kill you and 1/4 is safe. It goes in a set pattern, so it'll be the first segment which we start on, then the second, then the third, then the fourth, then the third, then the second, then the first, then the second, just left and right like that. Once he gets to, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then after that he's going to teleport to the middle and start the actual safety dance, at which point we're going to go back to 1, and it will be much quicker, whereas there's a 15-ish second increment before. It'll now be like a 3 or 4 second increment between them. So you're basically constantly moving. You need to be very careful that your movement is early and that you don't go too far because of some of the weird batching and stuff. You never ever want to jump into a position because of how the server tracks your location at the point of the jump. That will easily get you killed. I'm thinking we have the damage to not get a second dance, which is where it gets really fucky. But if we do get a second dance, the first safe spot is third, and then it'll be first. So we're just going to try to avoid that. Ranged will be up on a platform, the platform which he patrols on and stands on before the fight, because he does a mana drain if you're in proximity to him. He also puts out a disease. It's most important that it's immediately dispelled from the tank. It's going to reduce their health by 50%. So an unlucky disease and crit can easily just delete our tank. That needs to be addressed immediately. If you get teleported into the little gauntlet, it's a different one from this one. It has some worms and some eye stalks. I wouldn't really recommend trying to cross through it unless you have a healer with you. It's just frankly not worth the risk. Yes, he's undead. So if you get like 3 warriors or some shit ported, just hang out and hold hands and wait for someone capable to come get you guys, because warriors will just die. Rogues, you can probably sprint through and be fine. And if you have like a mage with you or a healer with you, you're probably going to be fine as well. If you have Swiftness of Zanza, this is probably the best fight for it. Just be careful not to overreach. Let me just grab something real quick. Sure.
Is there a way to zoom out your camera? Because like 90% of that gauntlet, all I saw was the inside of people.
One sec.
There's a macro.
First would just be going into interface options, camera, and making sure your max camera distance is maxed out. And there's like a command to increase your max view distance to be much further. I don't know it off the top of my head though. I'm just grabbing an image for us.
Wheel.
Backslash console space, and then camera distance max zoom factor space 3.5.
In guild chat and Discord, you will see a graphic of approximately what the safe spaces are in Hagen's room for the corresponding point in the fight. Remember, it starts, we pull him to us from where we come in on the gauntlet, there at 1. That is our first safe spot. We'll go all the way to the right, 1 by 1, then all the way to the left 1 by 1, then to 2. After 2, he's going to teleport up to the middle, where you see the gun and the little healer mark. And then the ranged come down, and all the melee come back to 1, and we start the faster dance. Over there on the right by 4 is where you'd come in from the gauntlet he sends you to during the fight. If you do survive the gauntlet, make sure that you don't actually just die to the safety dance. I'd recommend waiting for an explosion to go off, then running up to where the ranged are, and then after the next explosion, moving down to meet the melee again if you're melee. Is a ready check for the gauntlet.
Let's turn off pack, please.
Are we going without Rogonk?
What's going on with Rogonk?
He's back at the entrance.
He said he'd be AFK for just a sec. Are we going to have a chance to get out of combat enough to summon when we get there?
Not really.
No,
When we get to the end of this, are we just going straight in, or is that safe spot still work?
There is a safe spot that'll work.
Okay.
Oh.
Why my timer's not working? Did that timer go out to you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Can someone who's competent put up a 2-minute timer? And after that, we're just going to have to go without Rogonk. Go ahead and take a piss or whatever. Really good first half of the raid so far.
If only that
If you
was
want to log
half.
out for your flask or buffs, I guess you don't have buffs. If you want to log out for your flask, you may just be back when the timer's up.
All right, 2-minute break's over.
All right, we'll go without them. Let's go ahead and get this gauntlet rolling.
There's a bunch of people that went offline.
Log in. You can pre-pot nature, but it won't do much. But it won't do nothing. Just a ready check. Make sure we're all
Is there
on
a
board.
specific rule for who ends up with the disease that I see going out? Is it the tank of a plague beast or what?
For Hagen's disease?
No, in the gauntlet.
I believe that's just proximity.
Okay.
Looks like Kate's just her gunk. All right, let's go. We're going to cut more straight across than we did last time. We're going to go straight to that next wall, and then we'll go up from there.
Stay tight, you guys.
Plague Beast, burn it down. Against the wall. If you're running ahead of Star, you are imperiled. This is Plague Beast on the left. I'm going to grab it. Stop here, kill this Plague Beast. Keep moving up.
I grab this one in the
Gonna
corner.
grab this Plague Beast. Yep. Take him here, burn him down quick. Moving up.
We gotta kill this one too.
Yep. I'm just gonna grab him. Where I fucking stupid ass bat. Where I am now is the end of safe real estate for this wing. That's where we'll drink.
Can we get a res on
We should be able to.
Come around the corner.
Run straight into the corner. We're
Come
pointing
up to
this.
where Fane is.
Where do you get respawns in a second?
It's okay. Drink up. Get a res out. If we get a few respawns here, we can kill them pretty easily. Yeah.
Yep.
Here it is.
It's free rage.
Once these are dead, let's go into the boss.
Can we get some quick mana?
Not for too long.
Okay.
In.
Caster's up onto the platform.
Ranged up here.
Guys, you gotta let me pick him up. I gotta get him away from the healers.
Dance.
To spot 2. He's a little bit too close to us, Wolf. Spot 3. Spot 4. Spot 3.
Ooh.
Spot 2. Spot 1. Spot 2. Spot 1.
Everyone back to spot 1. Back to spot 1.
Spot 1. Spot 1. Spot 1. This is the quick dance. You run quick and then stop. Spot 2. Spot 3. Spot 4. 3. 2. 1. 2.
Do you see where everyone is? Like that
3.
spot 1 is where the range and everybody needs to stack up
4.
right when we jump off. Everyone went to the
3.
way like entrance point.
2. 1. 2. 3. And then back to 1. That's the whole fight. No excuses for messing it up this time. That's it. Range to be a little bit further back, and Wolf tank the boss a little further from us. That mana burn is what killed a bunch of the ranged.
Yeah,
Everyone just run back.
You guys gotta let me pick him up.
Yeah, as far as I understand, if he doesn't get backed up, that's when we get 45 diseases, right?
The biggest positioning problem there is just that his mana burn behaves similarly to Resuvius, in which it will just kill you based on your amount of mana. So, since he was in range of the range stack to mana burn there, that's what caused that problem. Early on, range just hang way fucking back, and then once the boss is positioned more properly, you can adjust or whatever. But melee DPS don't make that more difficult for us. And remember, after you go all the way back to spot 1 again, and then that second one, you're going back to spot 1 for the dance. Once you guys ran to spot 3, and you're too slow. And something even I messed up, I somehow survived it, but being closer to the edge of spot 1 rather than way back deep in the pocket, just so you can quickly get to spot 2. You always kind of want to be pretty close to your next location. You don't really have to move far to be safe.
Yeah, range, just pay real close attention. I mean, you're on the platform the whole time just nuking away. Just pay real close attention to where the quadrants are.
And it's broken up by like their individual cracks. Let me get another useful graphic.
Can't you just dive onto the platform if you fuck up the order too?
He has like an aura up there that I think will kill you eventually, but shouldn't
Yeah.
one-shot you. So I guess if it's like dire situation.
So it's 2.5, basically 2.5 cycles, and then the dance.
Yep.
Okay.
There's another graphic for you that makes it a bit more clear. It's based on the actual cracks that are erupting, so it's more accurate. And you will come to know those like the back of your hand.
And where those numbers are is where the boss should be being dragged, it looks like, as well, like about that far.
Yeah.
The teleport was just bad luck that time. We had 3 melee, and then I think the second group was like a mage and a rogue again. So we got antsy and took off running, but it was suicide. We have to wait on a healer.
They are not perfect straight lines, no. The second image I posted with those cracks is what it actually goes off of. So it's a bit imperfect and asymmetrical and stuff.
The mana burns shadow, by the way, so throw shadow protection up on your groups.
Once we get close to him, I will actually recommend pre-potting GMPP if you're not very confident in your dancing. I believe that's the only reason I didn't die, because I was actually too deep in square one when the dance started, and that did keep me alive with, 5% health. There's a ready check for the gauntlet. Still have some buffs to get out.
The GMPP might get taken off by that disease, though, right?
For melee, yeah. For ranged, it'll help.
If we go through one cycle, Fane, about how long is this fight?
I don't know.
It's like 4 to 5 minutes.
Dot, are you back?
Like a minute and a half in, so yeah.
Okay. All right, should all be here. Tighten up as a group.
Hold on 1 second, handing out some cookies.
Or not.
Sambo is dead.
Come on, guys.
Yep, we're stopping with this Plague Beast. I'm pulling him now.
Slime burst slowed a lot of people.
Do we want to get up Sambo or no?
We have no choice. Get a res on him immediately.
Right. Res.
I don't understand why the aggro all switched to me. I don't know if I had healing aggro or something.
Spot buffs on Sambo, please.
Get respawns.
Nice. All right.
Keep
Stick
moving
him
up.
out and then move.
Do the plague beasts respawn?
They're a little bit slower. We shouldn't get that one again. They're like the blue boys in NQ. Wait here while I scout plague beast.
It's one to our left.
I'm pulling. Okay, yeah, we'll get this one to our left.
Pathing away though, so we could technically just run right past it.
I'm not fucking with that. Move up to the corner. I'm just pulling this plague beast. I don't want to have any memes.
Pick him up quick.
What about here?
Fuck me.
Let's get reses out right away.
Ah.
Res. Stay tucked on this corner. Spot buffs on Wing and Fane, please.
Go ahead and move up.
Keep going. We got respawns that are just starting. Let's go. All the way around the corner.
Take a drink here. We'll get another wave, that's fine.
Really?
Make it person.
Really?
Make it person.
Where's that plague beast? I can't see him from my camera.
He's way in the back.
Okay. More mana. Healers are pretty him. Just stand here. He'll reset.
What do you even kill?
Is for boss. Once we get the next wave of respawns, we kill them, and then we go in. So after these, we're going in.
Plague beast.
Run out, run out, run out, run out, run out. Out of Hagen, out of Hagen, out of Hagen. Let him reset. Good call, Lister.
Woohoo!
Nothing.
This is AIDS. This fucking room sucks. Drink until that timer's up.
We need to go
We
into
just got out.
Go.
Go, everyone together.
Wolf get aggro.
Melee wait.
Two. Three. Four.
Hmm.
3,
Ads coming in from the side
They
room.
reset. They reset.
2.
Whoa, threat.
How the fuck? Just let me die.
Pull these away from
Range
the
back up.
casters.
1. 2. After this, it's going back to 1. Back to 1. Back to 1. Range. Get off the platform. On 1. On 1. Starting up immediately. Be ready to go to 2. Ready to go to 2. 2. 3.
Whoa.
4. 3. 2. You guys are going too deep. 1. 2. 3. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 1. Back to 1. I don't care if it looks like a white. Keep playing it out. 2. 3. 4. 3. 2.
Oh, that teleport.
1. 2. The next one should be 3 because he's bugged. Is that still true? Does anyone have confirmation that's been fixed? 3.
Should be 3.
Staying on 3 when he teleports. On 3, on 3, on 3.
Oh,
Nope,
guess
they
did
fixed
fix
it.
it.
Damn it.
So will
and
he
we
go
know.
back to 1 now?
Yeah, so it's always you go
looks
back
like
to
it.
1.
Well, that works. That is much more convenient than having that be that way. All bugged and weird. So, my fault on the threat there, obviously. I was hyper focused in on just calling out the quarters and stuff like that. Should have been watching the Ignite.
I didn't even see it.
Other than that, if you have to double back, so like if you're going from 2 to 1 to 2, for example, you need to stop going so deep into 1. Or if you're going from like 3 to 4 to 3, you guys are going super deep into the one where you're doubling back. You just need to get barely into the safe spot, like right on a safe crack, and then so you can go right back into the one you just came from. I'm seeing people go into the deepest corners of 4 and then not be able to make it back.
Yeah, 1 and 4 are big.
Yeah, and you don't have to go way far
4 in particular.
But yes, Sarthan has a great point. Literally just look at where you're running, and wherever the explosion comes up in that quadrant that's right next to you, just go stand on one of those cracks that just exploded.
Helpy, it's only vital to remove it from the tanks. The melee shouldn't be taking any damage if they're just playing the fight correctly.
It deals 500 every 3 seconds, though, right? Regardless.
Yes.
Yeah, if you get ported, listen to Fane's call. It sounds like a couple people this happened and you ran in when 4 popped. You can stay on the outside of that room and be okay. So just be mindful of that.
100% got it this time though. Seeing a lot of improvement already.
And remember, it's habit. I do it as well. Don't jump when you're running. Everyone defaults to hitting the space bar as they're running. It's just not going to help you.
Yeah, I have that bad habit too.
You mean we can't just jump out of the poison at the last second?
Right.
I remember back in Wrath, everybody looked like a bunch of jackrabbits jumping across the.
Okay, so I abolished like 25 of those diseases. I'm not going to do that this time. Just confirming.
I'm not necessarily. You don't necessarily don't do it, but just it always has to happen on the tank. It's not as impactful on the melee DPS at all.
Coming back in here
we
again?
are gonna do a
Okay.
quick loot break while we get buffs going, just because we have some pieces where their timer is running a bit low.
Just going to do the first 4. Are those all fixed?
Yes.
They're weird, man. One of them is showing up under the old system with Bis until Next Plus, and one of them's showing up with Wishlist
That
for me.
is so weird.
I think it's because it's a tier token, maybe. It's behaving strangely.
Okay. I'm not going to mess with it. It just make sure to add a note, please. All right, let's hop up real quick. Right. Real quick before we get started, White, he'll let me know this, but let me read it real quick. Oh, Zahara talked about moving her list around and like the healing mace at her number 1. I think that puts it in a little more contention, but her being main tank heals, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. It was brought up this afternoon. I just didn't have time to make a switch. So I just want to have that maybe into consideration for the weapon because I know that's going to be highly contested. But yeah, just wanted to make sure that was known. So let's start with...
We need that change reflected in the sheet. I mean, it has to be done like now, basically, because we can't just.
Yeah, what is?
It's like, oh, by the way, I was gonna have this changed. That needs to be changed sooner by whoever she told that to in the future, because it's gonna look super scuzz if suddenly we replace it and put it higher somewhere, and she gets the item that looks fucking awful.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think we should almost ignore that. In my opinion, ignore that for this week and then make that change and address that because I agree that people are going to be very confused. Oh, yeah, by the way, she changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I just wanted to make sure White did bring it up this afternoon. I definitely should have switched it earlier. I wanted to bring it up to the Loot Council as well because obviously he was running it by me before making that change. So let's start with the
Cloak easily goes to Sam. It's Sam's number 1. He's one of our main tanks.
Okay. Any opposition to that? All right, Sam.
And bracers easily go to Samba. It's the only wishlist vote I show. And for warlocks and mages, the bracers suck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Dot even has that on there.
Okay, so we good for Sambo.
Hold on, let me. Okay, Sambo's fine.
2 of them, yeah. So what about the other?
White Heel has the bindings according to this, according to our loot spreadsheet. I'm assuming you got those last week.
Yeah, I did pick those up. Absolutely.
Then help me.
Helpy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have been blessed with healer loot. That's for sure.
And the
Hold on. I'm leaning
I think
Zenzadar right
10,
now, especially since
2.
that change didn't go through yet. Like, those need to be noted and fixed pre-raid. That it can't happen after loot's gone out.
Oh, and this is number 2, and
Mhm.
Alden won something last week.
Yeah, I feel like we almost gave it to Zen last time it dropped. So without that
Yep.
Zahar, yeah, I think Zen's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm going Zen for this.
Okay.
I know
Any
he's a
other
magic-
concerns?
Nope.
Are we good? Okay.
Cool. Let's keep it quick like that. We're kicking ass. We can get
Yeah,
this.
that was easy.
One goddamn. Oh. Oops.
Plague Beast. Kill it immediately. And we'll blow up these bats.
Mm.
Keep moving.
Moving on up.
To the east side.
Cringe.
Is Fane our bard? Is he going to raise our morale by singing?
No, I lower your
Hello?
morale by being an pulling skull. Everyone stay here. Don't go up any further. Don't want to get that second Plague Beast. Kill it immediately. Pulling that second Plague Beast to us. Just come up here and meet him. Moving on up. Don't stop for 5 bats like that. Keep moving.
Plague, yeah.
Hmm?
This is the last plague,
Plague
beast.
Beast? Yes.
Get into your corner.
As soon as these die, I start drinking.
Again, a GNPP will save you on those, just as a reminder for those who can spare it.
Same deal. Once we get the next wave, okay, after this one. Once we get the next wave after this one, if everyone's ready, we'll go in with a 3-second timer. Want to make sure mana is good and everyone's good to go. We're just going now. Plum, can you watch Ignites for me?
Give him a second.
Ignite's already bad. Frost. There we go. 2. 3.
Oda, watch threat. Ragonk, watch threat.
4. Mage's Frost. Ignite's bad.
Frost, please.
It dropped. 3. 2. 1. 2. After this, you're going back to 1. After this explosion. 1. Don't be too deep. 2. 3. 4. 3. 2.
Oh shit.
1.
Oh.
2. 3. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 1. Threat. Don't pull, boss. Bandage if you're low. 2.
Ooh.
He's too close.
3. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2.
Maybe.
3. After 3, it's back to 1.
No.
1.
Wow.
2. 3. 4. 3. 2. 1. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3,
No.
Let Wolf get
1.
Okay.
Wolf down. Need a pickup.
We're all dead.
It said teleport in 10. Why did we have to go all the way to 4 again?
We do have a lot of melee just dying gradually to the fever. We're gonna need tank is prio, but just if the melee are getting really low, we're gonna need them. The disease is hurting them bad.
Can you give me a breakdown again of how to not instantly die in the tunnel when teleported?
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. Well, at the end of it, but still.
If you go in and it is 3 melee, you literally just stand there and wait. If
2 healers and a mage.
If you have a healer and or a mage, you hug the far right wall, and the goal is killing the eye stalks as you go. Mages can interrupt. You can kick if you are fast enough, but again, having a healer is going to be crucial. But you hug that very far right wall and kill them as you go. You don't even necessarily have to kill the slimes. They go down super quick, which again, a mage can help with. But if you are, if you just get stacked with 3 melee, you just literally hang in the back, kill the slimes as they come, but do not mess with the eye stalks. But if you hug the far right, you're not going to catch all the eye stalks. You're just going to get the ones on the far right. And then mages can counterspell.
Those eye stalks literally have no health. They die to like a fire blast.
Yep, it's like 400 damage. So any ranged really can just take them out as you go, but you want to hug the far right, otherwise you're going to get multiple eye stalks.
And just so we're clear, when we're doing the dance, people can still throw hots and stuff because we're still getting ticks from the disease while we're dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, the melee was going like 30 seconds without a heal, and we were just dying.
And go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've noticed Renew is your best friend during the dance because it has no cast time, so you don't have to stop moving to throw it up on people while they're taking damage.
And casters, don't cheat so far to the front of the platform. Be as far back as you can while you can still reach the boss, particularly casters. If healers need to be up just a little bit to be able to reach your targets, but you don't have to. The closer you are to the boss, the more chance you have, and that happened to a couple of our casters. I know that the melee can keep him far back, but obviously the closer to the platform, the faster and easier that pathing is as well. So if ranged, make sure and stay further back on the platform. That will help too.
Yeah, I'd rather you be out of range of the boss until it's safe than die to it. If you're DPS dying to it, there's no reason.
But 7%. We got this, you guys.
Also, make sure everybody get a health zone. That will be very useful.
Doing great, you guys. This is good learning tonight.
So if we're not killing Loatheb tonight, do we have to run back through the gauntlet to get out?
I believe it's connected to Hagen. Oh, but yeah, we will have to do the gauntlet. Yeah, that's kind of it. We're gonna go to Raz after this. I just think it's much more realistic for us to kill tonight. And worst case, Raz is much more mechanically demanding than Loatheb, so I think we learn more by doing Raz than finding out we don't have the heals for Loatheb or whatever.
Is Raz in the Death Knight quarter?
Yes.
He is.
Okay, because
we'll probably just take one stab on Loatheb to get a feel for the fight, and because if we do wipe, it'll at least put us at the front to go back to Raz. But after Hagen, the goal is Vesuvius.
Yeah, there's no trash between Hagen and Loatheb, so easy.
Yeah. Might as well give it an attempt, I think.
And one shot it. Wink.
Yeah, we should have Hagen this time.
Yeah.
Yep, agreed.
That was very, very close.
And just everybody be mindful of threat. There was a couple of melee that pulled as well. Wolf is obviously,
Yeah,
as he's switching position, sometimes just needs to turn and run. So
yeah, and the boss tends to stay there, and it takes him a second to get back to me. So just kind of take it easy a little bit. I'll try to step it up as much as I can.
Waiting on Saruk and Aradel.
Check your sharpening stones. Mine was about up.
Going in. I've marked myself with diamond because I am a pretty good dancer.
Plague Beast?
Kill Plague Beast.
I'll wreck us down.
Raz after these.
No, don't kill me.
Quick res. Go, go, go.
If you're not resing, eat and drink. I have to wait here anyway.
Ah, shit. Somebody got them.
Pull the next pack, so res got canceled.
After these die, everyone remains exactly still. We get that res. After these.
My God.
We're right at the entrance. Should we step out and res?
Yeah, fucking A. Just go back to the start.
They're just spawning right on us. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I also feel like people are not hugging the line enough, and we're getting extra mobs.
Oof, wait.
Do you want us to just hold off on healing until we hit the first Plague Beast? Because I've noticed like it only takes one renew to pull healer aggro.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, mages, just be mindful. If warriors and anybody can be like demo shouting and anything to pick up any kind of aggro as you guys go, but mage, just be mindful not to go nuts on DPS right away. If they start coming in and you blast wave, it's all over.
All right, move up.
Keep going, keep going.
Grabbing skull. Plague Beast coming in. Be ready to hard swap.
Oh my God.
Move up. Grabbing this Plague Beast. Fight him on the corner. Hard swap. Around the corner, moving up. Plague Beast. Up into the little safe spot.
Just do a ready check, and then after this we can.
Need so much mana.
Need a good bit of mana.
Not sure what that ready was for, but I wasn't.
Was to see if people are ready.
Yeah, I figured that we would just get everybody in a position. I know that we need mana, so but this way we can, after this wave of people, we can hopefully prep and go.
I throw out ready checks early so people can hit ready when they are. Hitting not ready doesn't tell me anything. Then I have to check my frames. Don't go in. That's not a boss pull.
Back up.
Reset him. This is a real pull. Easy on threat. Casters range him. Two.
Fierce, watch that.
Three. Four. Three. Two. One.
Range, look where one is. Don't go.
Two. After this, you're going back one.
Don't go preemptive.
One. Fuck, his timer's way off. That's right.
Be on diamond.
Two. Three. Four. Three. Two.
Ooh.
One. Two.
Stay with diamond, you guys.
Three.
Tight stack.
Oh, I fucked up. Four. Three. Two.
Oof.
One. Two. Three.
Back to one.
One. Casters on platform.
Wait for threat, guys. Don't go all out.
Top wolf. Easily kill. Play clean. Two. Three.
Bitch. I just
Four.
Let's go, Alden.
3.
Oh,
He dies here. Don't bother moving.
oh, are you sure?
First try.
Oh.
Make a note before I forget. Melee with disease, if you want it gone,
Stay
try
here,
to go
Dario.
to the platform.
We'll play.
Nice job, guys. One more boss down.
People that died in the teleport, do you want us to run back?
White Heels.
No, we
Yeah,
will be
Rez.
able to get you.
White Heels prisoners.
Okay.
The timers being off there did not help.
Timers will be incorrect, but bosses will generally be consistent. He behaved exactly the
Yeah.
same way. DPM was just a little weird.
Should we move on to Shadow?
When we get to him... Okay, nothing's spawned. Yeah, you can go ahead and pre-pot Shadow. Let me just pull up my notes and edit a couple things.
Oh yeah, let's get to him first. We're gonna park it, then we'll do a repair bot.
Yeah.
Hey, White.
And
sorry.
I wasn't actually intending to pull Loatheb tonight, so I'm gonna have to just edit some assignments just because our roster's a little different. So let's go ahead and do the loot now, and just take another 2 or 3 minutes or whatever, so I can get these assignments sorted out.
Let's put up a 5-minute timer.
It's not that I didn't expect that we'd get to Loatheb. I absolutely did. I just wasn't really wanting to do it, but it's really convenient to do a pull on him. Can someone do a timer? It never works for me, so I'm retarded.
How long a one do you want?
Repair bot's out.
5
Let's
minutes.
do 3 minutes. 5 minutes? Yeah, we'll do 5.
Yeah.
Airbot is up. Repair before you go AFK. Do this first.
Holy shit.
What rep do you need for the gloves? Is it
Eventually, you're going to crit like every single time and generate no threat. So don't be an asshole about threat early. Yeah, Sarthon, let me fix that. Sorry about that.
Are you going to go by the lineup that I had posted for people the healing lineup?
Let me just double check with you and make sure it's the same. I believe it's the same. My order goes Zahara, Keller, Crab, Helpy, Aradel, Zenzadar, Sambo, Alden, Whiteheel, Rhiannon, Eleanor.
Perfect.
All right. So our first spore group is going to be myself, Palam, Elric, Nox, and Wing. We're fire mages, so that should be no surprise. We're going to have a Fat Cock Ignite with no threat. As soon as we get our spore, we're breaking whatever Scorch Ignite might exist with just a Pyroblast. And from there, it's smooth sailing with fireballs. Second spore group is Saruk, Ragonk, Sibs, Zuriah, Zook. The third spore group is Pointy, Lister, Schnur, Skull, Saravak. The fourth spore group is Odano, Ama, Flags, Coco, Firus. The fifth spore group is Elfin, Chexmix, Scrafe, Sombra, and Sarthan. And our sixth spore group is Whiteheel, Zahara, Keller, Crab, and Helpy. After the sixth spore group, it rotates back to the first.
Seems dumb, but please type in raid what group you were just called in. I want to make sure you heard and you are paying attention to what your group is.
This is a really messy way of doing it, so I'm going to do a little bit different. First spore group. If you're in the first spore group, type now. I'm missing one of you. Second spore group.
All good, Wing.
Bergonk.
Yes, I'm here, and I'm sorry I've got shit happening. I don't know what group I'm in.
Number 2.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Good go.
All right. I'll quickly go over how the timeline is going to look for this fight. You're pre-putting GSPP. That should already be done. At 2 minutes and 10 seconds, that first inevitable doom that does shadow damage is going to expire. You're going to pop your first in combat GSPP. At 2 minutes and 40 seconds, another one will go through. You're not going to mitigate this in any way. At 3 minutes and 10 seconds, you're going to bandage. If you have the poison on you, you should use an elixir of poison resistance or an anti-venom and break that and heal yourself. If you have spares in general, feel free to just be cleansing yourself throughout. There is no healing going on to you other than what you can do for yourself, so any damage mitigation is huge. At 3 minutes and 40, you're going to pop the health stone that you should have received from a warlock. If you do not have one, get one now. I'd rather you be late to the party than just not have one. At 4 minutes and 10 seconds, you're going to pop your second GSPP. And then at 5 minutes and 10 seconds, you'll bandage if we even get that long into the fight.
And I've got my flask set on, so nobody running ahead of me.
Oh, do you want PI for it?
I don't know that that's necessary.
It's probably a good idea, to be honest. We should try it.
Really? All right.
That or put it on the first mage to get the crit buff, right?
We're all getting it.
Or a healer.
Damage shouldn't be the problem, though. I think that'd be huge if we got that extra healing on him.
We'll do it with. Include me in your countdown, Wolf.
Let's get rebuffs on some pally stuff. We'll be good to go.
I'm going to be calling out spore groups as well as heals. Really, other than healers and myself, I need comms clear. I'm going to be keeping track of a couple things here and trying not to fuck people up. Healers, please just know your order in case I don't call you right after a healer calls or something. Yeah, we're trying to do Raz after we either kill or wipe on this. At the very least, we're going to kill military quarter trash so people can get their tier 3. If we don't have time for Raz, that's fine. We have Monday. Anyone have any questions about this fight? It's our one attempt on it tonight, so let's make it a kill.
Make sure when the spores are called, you are traveling with your group and killing it outside of where the boss is being tanked. It cannot pop.
Yes. If that hits the tank, GG. We're fucked.
So as soon as you said
if Wolf goes down, I'm assuming warriors have wreck.
Yeah, most of us should.
I do.
If Wolf goes down, he'll probably start going on to warriors. You're just going to start fucking shield walling and holding him as long as you can. So warriors try to build some decent initial threat and everyone else hold back a bit. So after spores and everything, he'll go to warriors. Just for the love of God, do not pull off of Wolfram. And if Wolfram goes down, hopefully we have enough shield walls and evasions to carry us through to the end. If you understand everything and you're ready to go, just hop up just inside this door frame and no further.
Sam, try to be number 2 on threat.
Yeah, Sam is building secondary threat.
Main question, if you know, does pre-shielding the tank when he gets hit and it absorbs, does that count as your healing spell?
You can pre-shield him, but any shields in the fight will count, yeah.
I would try to batch that maybe
like
with
any helpful spell. Yeah, any helpful spell. So even if it's like a cleanse, That's going to count as
Yeah,
your
I
heal.
just wasn't sure what happened if you cast it before, but then it absorbed damage in the battle.
I'm fairly sure we can get him rolling with rejuve, renew, shield, and everything before the fight.
Yeah,
Let's
it only
get,
counts when he casts it in fight.
Is the PI gonna mess with my healing rotation?
No, it won't.
I'm going to
All right.
throw PI on you right before you hit the diamond flask, and then that's it. It has nothing else to do with it.
And yep, just like I said, MP5 and shit like that, fucking garbage. Useless. Just absolute max fucking plus healing. Plus healing Chad.
Hold on.
Mages in that first group, everyone has pyro. Just do not grab threat, but after we pop the spore, and we'll make sure that the stacks are up, your first spell post is a pyroblast.
And mages, our spore is going to be pretty quick on the fight, so we'll probably get our scorches up, and then it'll be time for our spore. And people on your spores, if you know you're the third spore and the second one is popped, a couple seconds before your spore's getting up, start to move towards where it's going to spawn. Because in my experience, they spawn consistently, and you don't want them traveling.
That's a great point, Skull, as well. If you are arranged, even if you get there on your spore, there is a little bit of travel time. Do not kill it right away. Let your group up and then pop it.
This is for the bull.
Wolf, I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 for the PI, okay?
All right.
3, 2, 1, PI.
Going in. It's on you, Wolf.
Do not pull threat.
Watch your threat, no bullshit.
Saw healed.
Keller next. First spore.
Keller healed.
Across the room. Crab next.
Oh my god.
Wolf's dead.
Wolf's dead.
Well, so much for that.
Sam.
Holy
Sam, pick
crap.
Helpy healing.
Aradel next.
Aerodel healed.
Third spore. Zen next. Lay on hands in. Lay on hands.
He's dead. It's on Schnur.
Oh. Killed the spore way too quick.
When we come back on Monday,
Whoever did.
I'm not going to be able to call both of these. I'm going to have White Heel do it, I think.
Fourth spore.
It's going to be a wipe. Just do whatever.
So just thinking out loud about the healer rotation, if we just all learn who's healing before us, that way we don't have to know everyone. And as soon as you just hear that person's name healed, you just know you're next.
Yeah, that's totally going to be ideal. So leading up to Monday, healers, just familiarize yourself with the order. We'll maybe think of setting up some macros, like, when Zahara heals, they'll say Zahara healed, Keller next, or something like that, just so there's a reminder in game as well. I'm definitely not going to be able to call out both like I wanted to. So, and yeah, he absolutely fucks your tank. This is a very demanding healing fight.
I'm going to light soap real quick and repair.
Yeah,
It's
he
not the repair
averages about 1,500 per swing, and he never stops.
So we're going to go and get a pull on Raz. More importantly, we're going to be killing the Death Knights so we can get people's tier 3 made and clearing all of that trash. But I do want to try to get a pull on Raz as well. And we'll have 2 bosses we can study up on and talk about in Discord and stuff leading up to Monday so we can come in and get some more progress. A note. I can't remember if I made already or not. If you win tier 3 pieces, I am expecting that they are being worn next time we come in. Did I already say that?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay.
Lister has the scraps.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Do you want us popping our second flask yet?
Oh God, no.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna make you guys second flask like ever unless it's like we're like on SAF or some shit and really wanting to push for KT that night. 1 flask per night is already very expensive. If your flask ever runs out, unless you're like Wolfram, then we'll just make do. Please never, especially like DPS, please never pop a second flask. If I'm not willing to do it, I don't want you guys to do it except for the main tank, because that's just too important of a role. And he has children to farm for him, so I don't feel bad.
Nice.
Do we need shadow protection for this wing?
It helps, but it's not mandatory.
Your wards are pretty great for this wing.
Yes. Let me pull up my notes real quick. It's been a while since I've done military wing.
Grabbing a drink real quick.
Let's get some rebuffs going, please.
I know we've got trash and a boss left, but I'm just going to say it again. I'm just really proud of the work that you guys have clearly done. It makes me much more excited to just keep coming back in here because obviously we're a guild that truly comes together, learns from its mistakes. You take responsibility, we learn, we grow together. That's rare. I honestly feel in a lot of guilds. I think a lot of places either have a tendency to get mad or, but we came in here much more ready to go. So we'll keep pushing, getting stuff done here for the next 20 minutes or so. But yeah, just the way that we communicate and work with one another and the strategies I see and working together, I just want you to know that I really appreciate all of you and all your work that you're doing in and out of this raid.
All right, so these Death Knight captains are gonna spin around, just like nonstop, kind of like Herod. It's gonna knock you down and do some pretty respectable damage. The simple solution is that you move. If you're thinking, I can just stay in and take the damage, you're wrong, because it stuns you also. That's a horrible waste of your healer's mana. And these packs with Necro Knights into Shade, the Necro Knights are absolute priority. I'm just going to mark these up ahead of time. We're not pulling it. Necro Knights come first because they do a lot of damage, and then it'll be the Shade. The Death Knight captains can never be stacked with each other because of the spinning. It's just inconvenient. Sometimes it's off sync and stuff like that. And it's also just too much damage if they both start spinning. You get stunned, you're taking 2 cleaves. Very high potential for melee to just die. So Death Knight captains will always be tanked separately. Everything else in here can pretty much just be stacked. When we have packs, Death Knights, like the one marked over there, not Death Knight captains, are going to be your first priority. And you can stack Death Knights with other Death Knights. You can stack fucking Death Touched Warriors with Death Knights and stuff like that. Most importantly is that these Death Knight captains are being separated from the group. Some of the packs will have things like 2 Death Knights, 2 Captains. So you stack up Skull and X, which would be our Death Knights, and then you'll have Square over here and Moon over here, just separated from themselves, separated from each other, and from the actual kill stack. It already checks to make sure everyone's good. I'll go over some of the other more specific mobs as we reach them.
Spirit bindings. Six.
There is one pull in all of the trash here where I'd recommend a GSPP, and I will tell you before. We're good to go, so when these Necro Knights and Shade pat back into us, we're going to take them.
Six and 8, okay. 14.
Fear Ward should be rolling as much as possible throughout all the trash. Especially on the rogues.
Warriors don't have 100% uptime on their fear immunity, do they?
No, probably not.
Not really, but between the packs, there's enough like downtime.
Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, let's do it.
Can't cast it in defensive.
Got Death Knight off to the right, and just stack that with everything. Just needs a pickup. Necro Knights first.
Squares loose.
Shade next. There's the Fear.
Nice pickup, Sam.
Death Knight next. I can just kill all these little minis.
I don't think we were anticipating another group going with that. That were kind of hiding around.
No, neither was I. I'm not going to lie, I completely forgot they were there.
Well, good pickup then. Good recovery.
Right.
So was that 2 packs?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
That was a pack and these like kind of mini packs. These Death Knight packs are pretty small. Manageable.
I still want to get rid of that announcement. So annoying.
This next pull, these all can be stacked. I'm pulling it to us now. Skull first. Can cleave down the others. These 2 can be pulled back a bit into this room, like this first hallway with a little bit more space. These need to be separated. Don't stand in a whirlwind. Go ahead. Spinning, get out.
Oh, goddamn it. Really?
So is it we need items from this, or we just need to complete that quest in order to turn in?
We need to kill some of those cavaliers for the quest, and we also need people to talk to the craftsman in that cage for Frostros.
Perfect.
It's the Death Knight captains we need
All
for
right.
the quest.
Moon stays out.
Oops.
Oh, captains? Even better. Captain stays out. Everything else stacks. Pulling it back. I'm gonna grab the skeleton. These guys just thunderclap. They're never a problem unless you pull like all of them at once. Grabbing another skelly.
I'm just marking the pad so it's seen.
We're going to grab these captains. Keep them separated. Palam, don't do a song.
That was a good time.
I almost.
Spin.
Drop down menu. God damn it. Why did it have to be a stupid menu and not an option?
Grabbing shade.
It's so stupid.
We don't need to kill these bony constructs tonight because we're not going all the way to Raz. But I want us to get practice on this trash, so when we come in on Monday, we're not losing roll buffs to things we don't know about. So we'll finish off these smiths, then we're going to do the rattlegores.
Also, Fane, I figured out
I'm going to grab 2 skeletons here.
you can technically skip all of these trash packs and not pull on Resuvius on this client. It was only on the private server client that you did.
Oh, really? Then
Yeah,
we'll
so you can
probably
skip
never
all
pull those
the
ever.
constructs.
All right, yeah. You don't need to learn this because I'll never ever pull those. Here we have our 2 Death Knight, 2 Captain group. Death Knights will be stacked and cleaved, and then we'll do the captains one by one.
Pull these all the way back so they don't fear us into the shades.
Yes, please.
Incoming.
First target's X. It's going to have better threat. X and square are too close. It's better.
Ooh, we did.
Go ahead and go moon.
Oh, we did.
Got a bunch of other things. Kill Necro Knight right now. Hard swap and pop cooldown. Necro Knight. Shades. Captains are last prio. Just don't stand in the spin.
What's Necro Knight?
Spinning, get out. It's another shade up. Kill the shade.
Stay away from the ghosts. Just like the ZG ghosts.
Square. Get off of moon.
Saravok, nice disarm during that whirlwind. I saw that. Well done. Snuck in there. Not impressed. Just I heard the noise and I saw his weapon disappear.
Oh.
Take that.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of loving this. Just experiencing new trash, new things. Oh, there's the.
Here's the guy you talk to be able to craft icy scale shit or whatever. Frostros gear. Careful not to pull that hat. So if you're a crafter of some variety, or even if not, everyone just talk to him.
Surprised we haven't seen the ring drop yet.
Which one?
The Ramladis.
I need
That's crafted.
No, I'm pretty
That's
sure it's
the
a
one
ring.
frozen rune ring. Yeah, that's crafted.
Yeah. You sure?
Well, it's quest crafted. It's not a trash trap. You make that.
Okay, I got all the other stuff.
Yep.
All right, we've got Death Knight, 2 randos, and Captain Spinny Boy here. Gonna pull these back. Another thing to be careful of that I'll note now is that I believe when the Death Knights run over corpses, they'll spawn like skeletons off of them or whatever that can quickly get out of hand. So we always want to be pulling back, but never to our old corpses. Grabbing them now.
Do we have a cloth tailor who got all
Nope,
the recipes?
Yes, Paloma's glacial gloves and wrists.
We're taking this.
Does he not teach cape or back as well?
I think you have to be exalted, right?
Argent Dawn is exalted, yeah.
Yes, I'm revered.
I believe Hydraxian Waterlords is revered, and it's AD exalted and something else.
Yep.
I'm now grabbing this pack. We're just going to go until we get that first, the first like Cavalier packs, just so we can see those, and then that'll be it. Separate the captain, everything else stacked. I appears him spawning the bodies. I shouldn't have pulled him this way. It's on me.
Yeah, Skull, charge in when he's spinning. That's a good move.
Was good.
Big flex. He was trying to pull a Saravok and disarm, but how you doing over there?
No, I just fucking forgot there's so many of these, but the practice is valuable. Just walking to this room, I was like, fuck me, there's so many of these mobs. Alright, pulling this back.
There's just more chances on Cool Skin Tunic.
True. I mean, more chances at Ring of Eternal Flame. Square should never be in the red like that, please.
Fear
Now
coming.
he's spinning on our range.
Another pack coming.
On Skull. Stack Skull and X, keep the captains out. I am getting sent to China. I'm fucked. X.
Keep it up. Sorry, Vane, I don't know if I marked correctly.
Square.
I just wanted them marked so they could be called.
Oh no, it was fine. Thank you for marking. And it was correct. Very clean. Nice work.
I think that means we could pull these next 2 packs together as well.
Is it just me or does the trash feel easier in this quarter than the others?
This stuff certainly is, in my opinion. The Cavaliers are a little bit tougher, and then the weapon room is a little bit tougher. But overall, like compared to like Spider and shit, it's a lot easier.
They make up for the difficulty with the bosses.
Yeah, these are generally the worst bosses, in my opinion. pulling it back.
To our left, we could see Vesuvius.
That's all right.
Next up, we're going to have the Death Knight Cavaliers. These do an Aura of Agony. It's a stacking, non-dispellable shadow dot, somewhat similar to the Gargoyles, except it's a lighter dot that stacks a bit quicker. There's like one 3-pack that you can get, which is where I'd recommend a GSPP. Other than that, the damage is not very severe, as long as you don't just literally ignore the mob. Generally, they ride in packs of 2. And though the 3-pack is a Death Wish pull. I'm not gonna make you GSPP, because this is actually just gonna be the last pull of the night. But we're gonna take this 3-pack once it's in a good spot. That'll be a Death Wish pull. Just give you an idea for how that mob works.
We have a patrol on the left.
The rest of these are all the same. Yep, we'll grab the left first. Taking it now. Skull first. Save your cooldowns. We're going to do the triple after this.
Nice work, healers. So on those 3 packs, we are popping cooldowns.
Yep. And that'll be it for the night. The horses over in the stables don't do anything. The short little guys don't do anything.
We don't want to wipe on Vesuvius.
No. I want to go over a couple things for that before I do any pulls, and it's already past right time. Pulling these back. If you have CDs, pop them on these guys. Don't bother popping one, but this would be a GSPP pull. Skull the next, then square.
Oh, God.
Clean. All right.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you guys tonight. Study up on Vesuvius, study up on Loatheb, study up on Abomination Wing. Let's see if we can't knock all of those out Monday. Like to, if the healer situation is fine, I'll go ahead and drop a Storm in port. If the healer situation is fine, I want to try and do Loatheb and Patchwork and Vesuvius, and if we get Patchwork, I imagine we can really just do the rest of Construct. That's like the most limiting part.
And just so everybody is aware, I, of course, am still working on and looking at healers. I have 1, maybe 2 that are possibilities, but of course, trying to get us closer to that 12 to 13 mark to get us more comfortable. But yeah, of course, if you know anybody, please let me know. But yeah, awesome work tonight, you guys. I couldn't say enough good stuff about it in general. You guys are a great group, and I'm excited for Monday. So keep looking at things, chatting on Discord, figuring out strategies, asking questions, getting your gear upgraded, and go from there. That's all I got for you tonight.
Yeah, really good night. Blowing through the 4 bosses we spent 3 hours on Monday in 1 hour was beautiful. The clean pickups and everything in Spider Ring were seriously good.
And just remember, guys, that Double Bear will be ending Monday morning, so if you want to get it Sunday night.
Yes.
Monday.
Please do. I'd like to just not drop any heart or head Monday, and just everyone try to be buffed ahead of Monday so you can get